Well, what do we have here? Well, this is what we're going to be doing this episode. We are going to set up a simple and effective water desal plant that is easily expandable to support our growing industry. We need it for the people, the colonies. We need it for our manufacturing processes. We're going to be producing bread shortly and requiring wheat farms. So to do that, we need water. So the lifeblood of the colony. So we need this, and it's very simple. It's very expandable, and that's what we'll be doing this episode. So stick around, and let's get on with the show. Welcome back, everyone. It is absolutely good to be back as we're in the noisy part of our iron, steel and copper production. You can see our forgers working super hard at the moment, as well as our cement production just over here. So since our last episode, let me quickly show you around. But before I do that, I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody who supports and subscribes. If you do enjoy the series, especially on Captain of Industry or any of my other series, please smash the like for this one and smash the subscribe to see more. And why don't you throw on the notification so you know when the new stuff comes out, as well as the when I stream a couple of different things. So let's get into the show. So what we have done, we have pretty much, we have now got the chemical plant. We are pumping in our liquid nitrogen, which goes across, and we are now producing our lab equipment too, just over here. We're only using one at the moment. We're not rushing it. As I said, we're not rushing this series. This series is all about getting things right, rather than having to go back and reset quite a few things, and as tidy as we can. But I am definitely going to go back towards the end of the series to make things a lot neater and more efficient, etc. So now we're actually producing enough research to move on to the next research tab, which we've started. A couple of things I wanted to get done quite quickly, because on this episode we're going to need them. Two things we're most likely going to get done on this episode. The first thing is we're going to get our water production. Really, to move forward, I need a lot more water. And we know our well pumps aren't going to last forever. I know we'll be able to import water later, but for now I want to be able to produce enough water. So we're going to get thermal desal plants happening, and I want to finish off our refineries, our big refineries, basically by getting the refinery stage 3. So there's obviously 1 and 2 that we've already got up and running. So water, let's go and have a look. I'll go back. Water will go over here for now. So I've already got some piping set up so we can get that started. Okay. Now, second obviously was, if we have time in this episode, we will try to get our naphthalene happening. So at the moment, that light oil pumps around and obviously is utilized over here. But I want to get naphthalene produced at the moment. So that's our refinery here. So we've got the stage 1, we've got stage 2, and then it's already set up for stage 3. So that should be pretty straightforward, but there's this guy I'm going to get rid of. What else are we going to do? What else? No, that's pretty much it. That's what we're going to do. So let's get straight into it. Pretty much. These are going to be obsolete now. So we're going to basically get rid of all of these. We're going to pump our steam all the way up here. And our steam's going to pump in here with our water pump. Oh, no, we're going to have to change. Oh, this is a bit wrong, isn't it? I'm going to have to change that over to the longer one, which we do have. So there's 2 lengths. I'll show you now. Really, it's still functioning, but it doesn't look too good. The only problem is, they should actually set that up that it doesn't work, because that's the bigger one right there. You can see it reaches the water. This is functioning, but this actually uses less electricity. So technically I could keep using that and everybody could close their eyes, but we did say we want to do things right. So let's get rid of you, quick remove you, and then we're going to put the taller one in, so it just looks a little better. Now the 2 don't actually produce any different in water, 120, 120. Alright, so there's no real advantage. And we'll quick produce you. And you can see it uses construction parts 2 and not 3. So that's pretty much all ready to go. So we can now hook in our desal plants. And as I said, I pre-prepared all this. The only thing I haven't done is made sure that everything goes to the right place. Hey, come on, Gammy. Alright, so that's fine. Water's going to the bottom. 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 And water's going to the bottom. Now we're producing, we're not need to really worry about the 120 here. Well, we do, I guess, 21 water for low steam. That's what we're going to be utilizing. Low steam from our power plants. Now we probably don't need to get all of them up and running, so let's save some power because these do use up the juice. 40 kilowatts per unit. So we only use 2 at the moment. Alright, so while they're building, or we'll quick build them, let's just connect all the piping up. So we have our water, which is going to come back into the system, which will split over to the power, as well as already we've got the pipeline that runs all the way down to, well, all of these sections. It runs down to our, well, we've got water pumping out of our sour, from the sour water we're recycling, which is awesome. And that'll pump all the way into our farms and all the way into our towns. Now we do desperately need to get up to level 3 pipes, but we're still a little bit away from that, if I'm correct. Oh, we're not too far. Level 3 pipes, but I don't know exactly what we're going to need to produce those pipes. Yeah, so let's just hook up all this now. So we're going to pause for a moment. And we are now just going to make sure that our piping, so this pipe's taking up the steam, this pipe is taking down the water. Steam up. Now, something that was brought in from the beta, which a lot of you probably would have experienced, you can actually see I had a pipeline down here, but because it was unstable, the pipeline collapsed, and you can see it's left some debris that you can actually grab later and either burn off. But I've actually just had to sort of hook it around there just to get it working, but we will tidy that up shortly. So let's quick produce at least one of these for now. And we are now going to grab our water, not our water, our steam. So at the moment, all of these, we need to get the steam out from here. So steam pumps around, goes into here. So technically, just in case we bring these back, all I want to do is delete one of you, just to get you out of the way. But let's do that. Now there's a few things. I'm low on oil, but I've got sufficient to last for a while. As you can see, we've got a nice supply up the top. So there's a few little things there. Food's quite low, but we're just hanging out. It'll be enough for this episode, and then I'll work on that. But obviously they're not getting enough water, the farms, so that's part of the reason we don't have enough food. So all we're going to do here is we're going to grab that pipeline here. Now we probably can't. We will be able to get it out here. So we're going to delete you. Quick remove you. Don't like this. What am I losing? Health. I'm losing air pollution. That's a bit of a shame. Why am I losing? Why am I losing out there? We can pause you. Save some unity. Just enough to get us through this episode. That's all I want to do. Alright. So what we'll do for now, we're just going to bring this around and through there and into there. Alright. We're now going to turn all of you off. We are now going to pause. Yes, it's going to screw up our power supply. So we're going to have to get things happening quickly. So we're going to actually before we do that, let's unpause for a moment. So we've got water coming through. Let's quick produce you. Probably pause you. And yeah, we're already quick producing you. Okay. Now, I want to pause you for a moment. Good. So we're going to have to flush out the water. So we aren't hooked up yet to that line where the steam's coming from. So we'll get that all done. I'm going to speed you up, and that's going to be water, but we don't want to use water, so we're going to have to pause you for now. We're going to be really ready to go because the crossover. So now we're going to pause over here. My plan here is to pretty much just, we're going to have a whole lot of, but that's okay because we're going to be producing salt soon. So pretty much salt we can just produce on the left side here. So for now, we're just going to run that straight off into a runoff. So we're just going to go and do, hopefully we can do it from this height. Yeah, I said that's okay. That doesn't matter. So we can directly, for now, we can just pump that into there. But as I said, we'll be recycling this later to make salt. So, pretty easy. We're just going to store all this water. For expansion, again, we'll probably just go over here and we'll go, in case we produce more, over here. So we probably need to start the water storage around here. Now there is a level higher for storage that will come, but at the moment, okay. We're only producing 21 and we've got 5, so 105. And we're probably going to have to put a ramp through here. So that's going to be, again, pretty straightforward. Do we put this up? I reckon. Keep this low. Space. Now, do I have those? Alright, we don't need much, so we just go straight down. That truck's going to get blocked in here. They get blocked. All of you are going to get blocked. But you know what that means. Recover, recover. Alright. That's that. And then we've got to do something with the sour water, which is not sour brine, so that's pretty easily to do. Again, we're just going to run you. This time we'll run you high. Well, we don't need to go too high. The only thing, the trucks might not be able to get through. They're functioning good. Alright, let's get that. We should have enough to get this functioning. Then we can get it all happening. But you know what? This, and I've said it before, in pretty much every single episode that I run of this game, that There's just unlimited possibilities. The replayability of this game is just phenomenal. It's like a lot of other games in this category or genre. They're just so replayable. You can do them so many different ways. You can come up with different ideas. You know, you can go fill in the water with. You can dig out the dirt in the ground and produce and dump it and make a big flat section. You can sort of come up with sort of plans and goals and that sort of thing. So, and that's what's so amazing and so. Well, I find it so attractive to something like this. It's so challenging. You know, a lot of games you can just play through, and I play through, you know, a lot of different ones. No, I don't stream everything that I play or record everything I play, but a lot of those, you know, story or so forth games, you can play once and then, you know, yeah, really not really any other ways to finish or play the game. But with this one, you can play it in so many different ways. We want to start producing straight away. So yeah, I'd highly recommend grabbing this one. Even if you're not a super fan, having a bit of a dabble. And I reckon most people would find it quite challenging, but challenging in a good way. All right, so what have we got here? We've got water. We don't have any steam. We haven't switched that on yet. But we are pretty much ready now to switch on. So what we're going to do, we pretty much can now go. What have we got in this pipe? We've got some water left, and I've just noticed. Let's pause. Could potentially give us a power outage. What's that? Do we not want to pause? Oh, that's that section. All right, we've now paused all of that. We can now unpause that. We can now quick produce you. We now can remove this product. Stop. Good. We're now going to remove the product. That should take all the water out. And change the direction of this pipe. Pause that one. And that's the priority. So that should now start. It's going to go out here at the moment. Okay. I want it to go out there. Priority. Come on. Must be something else. Pause and hasn't found the connection. Steam. There's no water in these pipes, is there? Ah, there is. Remove products. Gotta make sure there is no water. That's fine, that one. No water. 100% and no water. And that is now officially connected. Out. Seawater's in the right one, so I've got it all hooked into the right one. Now, where is that steam? We need this steam. That water will come back down that way. So why are you just going out of you? Forgot I had the smokestack, but why? Why? I need the steam to go up out of this pot. Ah, we're not connected. Done. That's why. So let's just delete you out for now. Cool. Now we'll be connected. Awesome. And I've just noticed that that's in the wrong direction too. Alright, you should now pump out. Beautiful. Alright, should mean the stack should stop because you are prioritizing out. Alright, let's follow that up as it travels at speed. And let's hook all these in. Not too fast. We can double this up in a moment. But we've got 200 pipes, which are fine, and you're ready to rock and roll straight into there. So we quick deliver all these, and that is our water production done. Alright, where's that? Where's that? Where are we? Here we go. Power plant still operational. Nice. So we're going to produce gas soon. So that's another thing. We need to get into that gas production so we can start firing up the boilers. Also, another thing we can use to fire up these is the biomass, which we can get. There's quite a few things. Oh, we just got fertilizer too. Fantastic. We can use our spare, which is going to overflow soon. We're already at capacity with our sulfur to make that. So fertilizer 2. Let's have a quick look. Fertilizer 2 basically needs limestone. We've already got fertilizer 1, limestone, 3 of those, and 3 sulfur, which we need to use it up because we're producing a hell of a lot of it. And soon we're going to stop producing it, or ammonia, which we need to do our fertilizer 1 at the moment, because our sulfur will be at capacity. So we've got to find ways of using that up shortly. Okay, so these should be close. Where are we? Come on, come on. Oh. Easy fixed on the wrong way. Alright, let's speed you up. Let's get our first water production happening. Other than pumping it from the ground. Here it is. There it goes. Now, while we're at it, we need to really utilize as much of this as we can, because we only need to use 12. So technically, we should get all of these functioning. Go, go, go. What are we looking at? Unity. We're fine. We've got plenty of all this, so let's just pump it all up. I'm a bit worried about the power consumption. That's why I didn't smash them out straight away. But we are looking okay power-wise now that we've got water to spare. Cool. So that is now all of them should be pumping away. Beautiful. So we're producing there. What do we got? We've got 24. So basically, just under 100. No, we've got over 100 actually. We're doing 24, so we've got over 100 water coming through there, which is cool. So basically that water will run in. It'll run straight over here. It'll split half and half. Oh, will it split? No, we need to split it back in. We don't want prioritizing that. So we're going to, actually we should prioritize that. So what the plan is, once that water starts coming out, most of the water will go down to our farms through this pipe, because we're producing a hell of a lot. But these, because they're only producing 100, we're now going to pause one of these. And we're also going to pause one. Actually, I think I'm only running one of these ones at the moment. No, we're going to pause one of these. Okay. That allows us to save some water for later on when we need it. Okay. That is water production. So again, a very basic, simple, neat and tidy setup for water, which will keep us going for a while. Not too fussed about low food supply. We've got plenty of vegetables. I probably just need to put another market in place. So let's pause it up and let's have a quick look. So we've got our storage pumping down. We're just going to watch that we're not going to lose out here. Plenty of water now pumping down on both sides. So basically splitting about 120, 119, I think, something like that. Split it in half, half and half. Which will keep this full, and that will overflow anyway because we've got lots of water coming through. That'll allow us to refill this pool now because we're only taking out one. So basically you've got your obviously resource of groundwater, and at the moment we've got 9.6, but now it rains, we're only using one pump. That'll actually refill, so that's good news. As you can see, our mine is getting deeper, and we've also hooked up some walls. What else have we done? You saw all the rubber. I've expanded the rubber. I'm not using the captain's office at the moment, but it's there. We can't really explore anywhere. We've pretty much explored the full map. So pretty much everything is done. What I might do is split the episode. So I'll do that. This is water. And the next episode I'm going to get straight into and release that quite quickly. Will be on our production for naphthalene, which is going to be pretty easy. We're just going to grab these guys over here. And it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then that'll all feed in. We probably need to get another one of the boilers opening so we can so we can function. They'll probably just use heavy oil for now, so we'll be able to switch on a lot more, so we can start producing a lot more there. But I'm going to finish that up there because shorter and sweeter episodes are better than the longer ones. We don't all have a lot of time to watch them, so this is what we built. Short and sharp, simple water production, because we need water to really move on to the next stage. So like always, everyone, let's get it functioning so you can see it working. Love the animations, absolutely awesome. This is what we do. We built this today. We're taking it slow. So we still need a big dock. We need to bring in some more oil. We're going to need that. And we're going to start exploring some of the newer stuff as well, which we will do. I want to set up some wheat farms while we've got water again. We've got fertilizer, some wheat farms to start producing a bakery and so forth. So lots to come, lots to see. And of course, the end is to launch that rocket. So like always, I will see you all on the other side.